Yep.
That's right. All right, we are back. We are back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
We in here. We in here. We can't hear
Mhm.
you, DB.
Oh, my
There you
bad.
go. There you
So
go.
with that being said, we ain't got to do no introduction. Y'all know what this is. Y'all know what this was. Evie Newman, long-term single life. Have you lost what it takes to entertain, or you just don't like people, sir?
You never lose what it takes to entertain. But when you've been single for so long, you become comfortable with the entertainment. Man, the great thing about entertainment is after you done seen a movie or you seen a show a certain number of times, it's time to see another show.
Mm. Say that.
So what happens is when you've been single for a long period of time, all you want to do is be entertained. And if me and you've been entertaining each other for 2 to 3 months, guess what? I need somebody else to entertain me after your 2 to 3 month run is up.
Okay. So ladies, chime in.
Got boring. That show has gotten boring.
Ladies, chime in. Right now, I see it's fun but trash. I see it sucks. That's all I got from the ladies so far.
But see, I think y'all missing this, ladies. What we telling you is we not asking about regular just being single. I get it. Y'all don't want to be single. But what we saying is when you've been single for a long period of time,
5 years or better.
If
3 years or better. Let's do 3 years or better.
Yeah, if you've been single for over 3 years, the question is, have you lost what it takes to entertain, or you just don't like to entertain people? So it has to be one of the. It don't have to be one of the other. But tell us something other than that, because I haven't lost I haven't lost the thrill to entertain, and it's not that I don't want to entertain people. But if I'm having fun until I'm no longer having fun. And if me and you not having fun no more, if you're not fun to me no more, it's time to move on.
I'm gonna tell you what. Y'all niggas sound like used car salesmen, because for 36 months she got a lease term on that pussy.
Who? I'm not leasing nothing for 36 months. I rent. I don't lease. I rent.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not. No,
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
If you rent a car, if you listen, I like to go rent. I like to rent different cars every weekend. I'm not getting a car and renting that same car for months and taking it in to get serviced and cleaned and all of that. No, I got that car this weekend. I ride it around. I had fun with it. Take it back to the rental car place.
That's just a weekend lease. What I'm talking about is most of these chicks got 36 months. Hey, it ain't no option to buy.
Now a guy, Chocolate Charm King. You got okay. Why does nigga gotta be Chocolate Charm King?
That sound like some candy.
Yeah. Chocolate Charm King said you learn the comfort of being single.
I'll be back, yo.
After a while.
Going to the bar. Going to the bar. Yeah. You want something?
He really.
I love this place. I love this place. You learn the comfort of being single after a while. I think you do. I've had 2 stints where I was like single for real. No, 3. And they were cool. I don't have no problem with the idea of being single. I feel like if a person wants to be single, be single. But yo, can you mute your mic? Yo, we are recording the show. You having like a personal, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was going to the bar.
So I think that shit is cool, but because I'm a hopeless romantic, I like relationships. And I got in relationships after being single and still wasn't quite ready to be in a relationship. So I think I had one point where I probably should have been long-term single and fucked my whole relationship up because I just wasn't ready to.
You weren't ready to do what you needed to do.
I wasn't ready to do what I needed to do. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I think we miss the signs of should be long-term single, and then but we come across people that we really like and we really want to be down with, and you feel like I gotta commit because he or she is gonna go. You know what I'm saying? He or she is gonna go. So sometimes that be that.
Sometimes it is, but I'm glad I'm one of them ones that listen, miss, you are amazing. And if you are meant for me, you will slide back around this way. But right now, I'm enjoying my life the way it is. And if this ain't what you want, because this is definitely what I want. If this ain't what you want, by all means, there is the door. It is revolving, though. So you can go out it, and you can come back later at another time.
Okay.
Some guys like substance. Then it turns out I don't like people.
Oh, I so agree with that because you know who really lacks substance a lot of times? Women.
Tell the women how they lack substance.
Can I answer that, please? Can I answer that, please?
I'm sorry.
Can I answer that, please?
Go ahead, DB.
You lack substance because you leave with your fucking pussy. If you don't have nothing to bring to the table but your vagina, that's it. It's nothing else.
Okay. Evie, you got something to add?
It's a little bit more than that. Sometimes, just sometimes, ladies. Do y'all know that it's really hard to take y'all serious with all the extra stuff that y'all come to the table with? Like, we gotta date y'all for like 6 months for y'all be willing to let us see them struggle braids underneath that wig. Like, I don't want to have to go through all that. Who are you? The substance of who you are is what I want to meet from the jump. Because after 2 weeks, you might not even see me 2 weeks. If I get your number on a Monday and you see me and I was fresh and my haircut was nice and my beard was freshly trimmed up, if I say I'm trying to see you next Monday, if you thought I was going to get a haircut just so you could see me fresh, I'm not. You about to get the little stubble. You about to get the little nappy beard. You about to, yeah. And then you going to be like.
You about to get the whole Muslim ring at the top. The moon with the star in the middle.
That's why I fought on the first date. If I got gas, I'm going to let you know. Hey, sometimes I'm gassy. I had cheese today. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of times people lead with the representative and you create these expectations that you can't maintain. And a lot of times men do that trying to impress women. But what I've learned just by trial and error, sometimes what's more impressive is to just be yourself. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why it's more impressive to be yourself, because sometimes, yo, you can't maintain that shit. You understand what I'm saying? If you start out this super romantic nigga, yo, you run out of shit. You understand what I'm saying? But now you done created a expectation wall that's so high that you can't even climb the motherfucker.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So I think a lot of times what comes with being long-term single is you expect certain things because you've been and the problem with single people, I don't mean to jump shit, but this is the problem with single people. All y'all do is date. Everything is the honeymoon phase for y'all. So when y'all start dealing with a person and the honeymoon shit start to wear out, you've been so used to the honeymoon phase, you get scared and back off.
Wait, now, as a serial dater, sir, don't get scared. I just told you when it stopped being fun.
Okay, not scared. When it stopped being fun, y'all not interested no more. Y'all not
because I was only because the thing about it is, in most cases, we only interested in the fun anyway.
Yeah, but it's ways that you can make it fun once you advance past a certain point.
But what if I don't want it to advance there? That's the like I understand, bro. Like I get everybody wanting to have a destination, but the destination is fun.
Okay.
Like you be at the bar, right? And you drinking.
Yeah.
That shit fun. You done had about 20 shots. It's fun as a bitch till they give you that bill at the end of the night. Long story short, I'm trying to get out before they give me the bill.
Say that.
I like that.
Say that.
I'm trying to get out before they give me the bill. I'm trying to dine and dash.
Okay. So
I like that analogy.
I like that analogy.
Boy, you are an analogy making motherfucker today,
Remember that
Sean.
shit he said to us a couple weeks ago? He smoked us the other week on the phone that morning.
Like, to sum it up on this topic, no, it's not that we don't want a relationship, but I think what we must understand is some people date for the entertainment of it. And as long as they are entertained, they are all for it. But once it's no longer entertaining, it's time to move on.
Got it.
I got it.
You kind of closed that book up for me.
Yeah, you did,
you
boy. The dust. I seen the dust come out the book after that.
Yeah, you kind of closed the book up on that one. So, shit, damn. Now next topic, then. Shit.
That was rough.
You smoked that one. So
somebody get the vacuum cleaner. Get that dust out there.
So our next topic. Hitting the friends' exes or anybody y'all know mutually is the saying goes, it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. Is that something that y'all live by?
I tell you like this, me personally, anybody that my man deal with, I don't have no interest in. None. Whatsoever. Because you know what? That motherfucker had problems with her. Why would I want to inherit the same problem?
For every bad bitch is a nigga tired of fucking them.
And the words of the great Joe Buttons.
That's a fact.
I'm good.
I think first we must define the level of friendship.
Talk to me.
Because I think every nigga you know ain't your motherfucking homeboy. Every person that you be around regularly ain't your friend. So, let me tell you something. If I want it, I'm going to go get it.
All right, please, Joe. Please, Joe.
Second, if you my mans, I'm never going to go there. And the reason I'm not going to go there is because, as y'all know, I always tell you, I don't have friends. I got brothers. We've been in each other's life too long. If I call you my brother, it's because I love you. And if I love you, I'm not going there. Now, and transparent, me and my brothers have fucked several of the same chicks. But it was always a conversation with my brother that led to me fucking her.
Yeah.
Bro, what's up with Shorty? Yeah, I can hit her. Are you sure? I'm asking you because I want you to tell me the truth. Don't tell me go fuck this bitch. You gonna feel salty about it later. Let me know.
Nope.
Bro. Or cause let's be clear. A lot of times women is the ones who broker the situation. They'll push up on you. Like, and you gotta go tell your man, hey yo, you know what, little bitch, try to give me some play. That's when your man's will say, nah, yo, that's my peoples. I might feel away. Or you supposed to be like, man, go ahead, bust her. Do what you do. That's real shit.
Mm-hmm.
Have I had relations with somebody that like an ex, like that was that person's girlfriend? Yes, I have. Like, I even embarked into what was a relationship. I even embarked into a relationship with a female that dealt with somebody that I was cool with. Shit didn't go good. Shit didn't go good at all.
Nah.
And it wasn't nothing I did on purpose. It was just, man, this person was cool and feelings developed. And before I knew it, they had developed. Like, it wasn't like, it was just somebody, like, I was around this person. I was spending time with this person and feelings developed. And I did know that they dealt with somebody I was cool with. And did I feel the kind of way? I didn't. And the reason I didn't, not because it wasn't like, man, him not that cool. Man. I just didn't feel the way because I just believe, you get one life. And I always live my life by doing what I feel is happy.
That's the way to look at it.
Like, I always do what make me happy. The relationship didn't end up good and didn't really end up bad either. Like, there's no hard feelings between me and that person. And I don't even know if the nigga know that me and her ever had these dealings. But she's definitely somebody that I cared about. And to this day that I still care about. I wouldn't, so I would do it.
Okay,
I ain't touching it.
For me, it's an absolute no-no.
Mm-hmm.
Under no circumstance, I'm the kind of nigga where if we in a spot together and we both like me and Evie Newman, we both like big women. If we in a spot together and you see her and say, yo, I like her, what you think about her? I may think she drop dead gorgeous, but because you saw her first, I'll never mention it. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, boy, she bad, she nice. Go get her. You understand what I'm saying? One, I just don't believe that people is something you should be in competition about. And two, if my man like her, nah. Like luckily for me and Face like, he don't like, the kind of women I like. So we never had to bang heads. You know what I'm saying? But even if we did, like me and you, like Evie, we like the same kind of women. We go out places. If you see somebody and you on it, what do you think? You understand what I'm saying? I even go get her for you. But
so in the case of we use me, like, I just believe, like, it's a different kind of love. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Man, you have a different kind of relationship, even though we definitely like the same women. Like,
yeah,
you got to be two something to do something around here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we definitely like the same kind of women.
If you willing to let me see something, but go ahead.
God damn.
Or something if you're trying to be a whore or something. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. I don't think I got the 5, but I've definitely had some 4s. And yeah.
A 4? Yeah. I ain't never had a 4. Never had a 4.
I've had 2 in my whole life. I've had 2 4s, and both of them was 400-pound finest.
I ain't never been past 2, so I can't even call
400-pound finest. No, you've been past 2 before.
You've definitely been
past 2. Oh, you
I ain't never been
say
past 2.
you ain't never gauged into the 3s. Okay, you ain't never gauged into the 3s.
Oh, you ain't never went into the 3.
My fault. My bad. I was getting ready to say.
All right. Okay. I know you definitely went past 2.
Don't get on this podcast and be front. You understand?
No, I ain't talking about when I ain't beside me. You already know.
Nah.
Oh Lord,
I've definitely had some, some 3s and shout out to the 2 4s. They was
I definitely had some 3s, but
that's a lot of skin, boy.
4. I ain't never.
It's
Wait, did I have a 4? Now you about to make me ask this. You about to make me text this girl and ask her if she ever weighed more than 400 pounds.
Listen, the 4s. Shout out to the 4s. They know who they are. What was I saying? That fucked my train of thought up. Oh, yeah. So and then I'm this kind of person on the flip side. If I'm dealing with a girl, no matter what stage of life we live together, I don't want to fuck your homegirls. I don't want to fuck your cousins, your sisters, your mother. I do not understand how niggas be fucking. I mean, but you know what? To each his own, though, and that's what I.
Because what I'm saying is,
because we are
just because it didn't work out between me and you, do not mean it's not gonna work out between me and your homegirl. She might be the one. Don't block her blessing because it didn't work out for me and you. Don't do that.
I don't want to fuck your homegirls.
Love your homegirl enough to want to see her happy. That's what you should do.
Coming to the wedding fried chicken.
Love your homegirl enough to see her happy.
Yeah. So that's my stance on it, though. I don't really have a different stance on that shit. That's my stance. You know what I'm saying? This shit is off limits to me on both ends. I don't want to fuck your homegirls, and I don't want to fuck behind my niggas. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to think of any of my exes had a homegirl I wanted to hit. No, I don't think so. Yeah. If they did, I already hit them. So
yeah. So this is another topic that we need the ladies to chime in on. Hopefully they don't be scared.
Be scared, y'all.
Why do women want men to do things they don't teach their sons? Ladies, if you have sons, please feel free to chime in. You know what I'm saying? And let me give you the greatest example of this shit.
I'm ready to smoke y'all.
Why do you need a man to pay your bills, to fuck him, but you won't go out and tell your son, in order to get close to that woman, you got to pay all our bills. You'll tell your son, don't you be doing everything for them fast girls. But a nigga on the flip side got to pay all your bills, or pay a bill, got to pay like he weigh. And time out on the pay like he weigh.
To get some of that naughty head, least ass squirrel.
I'm not never paying like I weigh, because I can't afford to pay what I weigh. I weigh too much. So ladies, don't ever tell me pay what I weigh. I'm gonna pay like I weigh, like I'm a bulimic man. If you ask me to pay how I weigh, I'm in shape if I got to pay how I weigh. Go ahead though. You might not tell your son that, sweet Gemini, but have you ever heard women say that?
But that's the point. That's the point. You don't tell your son that. So why would you tell another man that?
She been single 18 years, cause you gotta be careful.
Right? I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to do with that. Yeah. Her singularity is on her. That's her choice.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
So that's a up and down kind of subject because their mindsets are totally different.
Right.
In an effort to protect their sons, they are warning them or
no disrespect, Gemini.
No disrespect. We mean
no disrespect. No disrespect. Like if you've been single for 18 years, all we want you to do for the man that's coming in is to clean the cobwebs up. That's it.
That's a fact.
Clean them cobwebs up. Get the feather dust out. That's what I want you to do for him. But my thing is, don't tell that man, don't ask something of that man that you wouldn't ask your son to do for a woman.
But see, here's the thing. I think what women are protecting their sons, and they're giving their sons a little bit of the game. And that's not really one of my issues. I don't really have a problem with how women kind of teach their sons, cause I got the game honest. My mother a whole pimp.
Okay.
Like my mother, listen, my mother, she a finesse. So it's gonna be real hard for a female to finesse me because I've been watching my mother finesse the game. So I'm already.
But here, and I don't mean to cut you off, but here it is. Your mother a finesse, because I learned the game. I learned a lot of the game from my mother and my aunts as well. Right? The issue is this. You gave me the game from a woman's standpoint, which I have no knock on. You told me what I should expect from a woman, which I have no knock on. But where was the person that needed to give that boy the game from a man's perspective so he got both sides of it?
Well, that's not their responsibility.
That's not their responsibility. But at the same time, you ain't lay down and had no kid by yourself either.
Yeah, but it's not their responsibility to make a man be a man. That was a man. That's a father's responsibility. See, so I can't hold the women accountable for not being able to give you the other side because they can't give you the other side. Now, luckily, I had my uncle, and that nigga got more game than Milton Bradley, Parker Brothers, PlayStation, Microsoft, and Nintendo 64, Dreamcast, Sega Genesis all combined. That nigga got game on top of game. He got so much game, he run game in the metaverse before it was a metaverse. So I always did. So for me, I
don't want you to ever get it confused. Like it's the woman's issue to find a man to give their sons the game, because that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is where are the men to give the boy the game from their perspective? I'm not asking a woman to be accountable for it. I just want to know where those guys are. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to give your son game regardless. But at the end of the day, he still needs that other side. He still needs to know that other side to be effective when it comes out here, when it's his time to be out here playing this game.
That's hard because, like I said, a lot of these young men right now are growing up in single parent households with just their mom. Dad is either dead or dad is in jail or dad don't want to be a part of the life. And for a lot of times for the kids who do have their dad in their life, let's just be clear, a lot of their dads ain't really had no game.
Or they dads are some sucker ass niggas.
That or let's be clear, your dad got your mother because he had a couple dollars. So he can't really give you the game.
And that requires no game, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and that requires no game. So a lot of niggas don't really have a game. Like I got the game honest at a very young age. Like whether I'm broke, whether I got money in my pocket, you feel what I'm saying? I'm me. And at the end of the day, I always give any little dude around me, little cousin, little brother, nephew, homeboy, son, round the way, whatever. I always get a little nigga game. And the game is strictly this. I'm going to get the bitch because I'm me. You going to get a full fee.
That's some iceberg plum shit right there, boy.
So I teach every little nigga, make her fuck with you for you, not for what you can do.
Yo said if she of that age, get her on back page. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, but that's just real shit though. Like a lot of times, that's how I be. I'd rather a woman fuck with me for me and not for a fee. But a lot of niggas don't have a problem with paying the fee.
Absolutely. Because it's cheap and cheap.
We talked about this on the prior podcast. You put me in a room with a nigga with all the designer shit and the money. He gonna get 2 bitches. I'm gonna get 4. And then I'm gonna get one of his 2.
Damn.
Yeah, we talk about that all the time.
We talk about that
and
all
I
the
think,
time.
And I think
right.
any man, he will
pull 2 bitches that night. And I'm
any man on this podcast, any man on this podcast knows if you put him in a room full of women, he definitely has the opportunity to leave with more women than what he came with.
Yes, that's
you know what I'm saying. Like that's a fact. But not off of no. I'm pulling my car keys out. Not off of I'm showing you my assets. Not off of I'm flashing my money. No, me being who I am.
Charisma and sense of humor.
That's it. Alone.
I done laughed so many women out these drawers. Oh my God, Daryl, you so funny.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I done laughed them all out. So I get it. But I just think that I think women raise boys and be raising grown boys. Like they never really raise men. I think at a certain point, boys need men.
Absolutely.
And it don't necessarily have to be their father. It could be
a positive male
role model. You understand what I'm saying? Because
100%.
Women is what really fuck men up for the women of the future. Because they could be, because they're either, well, not even, because I don't want to put them in a box, but you got bitter women. You got women who's all about $1. You got women who lead with emotion. And the most important part, they're women. None of them are men. You understand what I'm saying? So they can't teach certain principles. They can only go so far in their teachings, just simply because they have a vagina. You know what I'm saying? That's just like women who say Happy Father's Day to themselves to other women on Father's Day. Like, y'all should die. You understand what I'm saying? Because, and I feel that way because.
No, you know what? They shouldn't die. They shouldn't die. Let's not do that. But I definitely hope. I definitely hope your vagina fall out.
Yeah, like you can't teach men. Yo, you can't teach boys nothing as a woman, especially not man shit. You can't
teach them from a men's perspective.
You can't teach them from a man's perspective because you're not one. And even if you have a girl, like let's say you had a baby and then you're a homosexual and you got like a woman around her that act like a dude, she can't teach him either.
Right.
As long as she's emotional, like the mother, she can't teach. She can't teach boys.
And like
this is kind of like off topic, right? But I gotta ask you a question. And this, I could be. I'm not trying to be funny, or I'm not trying to be inappropriate. But if 2 women, right, are in a relationship, and one of them get pregnant and have a baby, technically, that's not the other one kid. That's their step kid, right?
Yes.
Nah, but they having adoptions.
Hold on.
Artificial inseminations and all this shit.
About it. It's like playing checkers before the game starts. You know what I'm saying? Flying kings and all of that. You that count? You know what I'm saying? If 2 women get together, or if 2 men get together, and somehow, some way decide to have a baby.
I mean, but you're a step parent. Like, I mean, you at the end of the day, you're really a step parent. You're not really that child's parent.
Because once you had what makes you not a step parent is because you had a conversation about this, that, or the third, because the person that's supposed to be the other parent is stepping out of that role completely. So if
No, I mean, listen, you could. Listen, if you meet a single woman and that child father never in that person's life, you could assume the role as the parent, but you're effectively a step parent. Like, I mean, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying it's effectively you're a step parent.
if you're being technical,
yes. No, that I am being technical because I was wondering, like, you know, people be like, you know, my kid. I heard somebody be like, my kid, and then I was just like, how? Because you know you ain't, but no, you can't.
Hey man, you know, I know we have our period of times where we slide our homosexual folks, but at some point we gotta let them live, because you know what? At least they want to step up and be parents to a motherfucking kid that might not want to be a parent too.
No, listen, I'm not. This is not an attempt to slide nobody. It's just an attempt for clarification, because I think what we have to get into, and is what we just have to get into. We gotta dial back the sensitivity so that we can understand one another.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that too.
I agree with that.
Yes, I'm just trying to dial back the sensitivity so we can understand one another. Not coming from a place of maliciousness, not trying to make joke or make light of anybody's situation. I just want to understand more. That's all.
Hold on. If you end up on here, you got to know that you might get jumped.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it may be a joke or two, but in this instance, I was not trying to be funny. I was just trying to get a little clarification. Now, DB, we can we all agree, and the other DB, can we all agree that I think women are not asking of their sons what they ask of men, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to protect their child while trying to date that man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but what you showcase is you can't. It's like you can't tell a person to do something then showcase something different.
I mean, but it's hard because, again, you're trying to protect your child. And
so
you're not trying to.
So why don't you protect by leading by example?
Because.
It's only so far you can lead them.
Yeah, because it's the old saying, do as I say, not as I do.
Okay.
And
I think that's a dumbass
saying.
Well, I mean, it's like, I think it has its relevance in some things. In this situation, I don't see the relevance. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's very relevant because you have to protect. Sometimes everything ain't for these kids, bro. Everything not for them.
But why not arm them with the proper information so
I will in due time. In due time. Everything sometimes it be a little bit too much. Just you got in due time. So I agree that sometimes we gotta protect the kid while living our life.
You also have to understand that a woman's concept of protection is
first of all, hold on 1 second.
She has to protect her cub.
Yes, but the statement, these kids not, you'll go for what the fuck I tell you go for in my house.
Well, who the fuck said that?
Giving
these kids.
That's what's wrong with these kids.
That's what's wrong.
So motherfuckers giving out.
They can get the fuck out. Like, yo, this is what I tell my kids all the time. Yo, these is the rules. If you don't like the rules, that's fine. Get the fuck out. It's just that simple. Just that simple. And then my kid's mother, she come right behind me and say, and leave everything I motherfucking bought. Don't take shit I bought. Get the fuck. They're my drawers.
You take
them off.
You take your homeless naked ass home.
Your homeless naked ass.
As the day
outside of that door. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hear these kids not going for that. And we bathe, we house, we feed, we clothe these kids. They going for whatever the fuck I say.
I think we lost that. Somewhere along the line, it's rights.
Right.
You know what? You know what it is. You know what? You know why that's dumb? It's dumb because you thought you was right. Get out of here. Shut your father out. That's dumb. You keep giving them kids options, and they gonna option your ass in the old folk home when you get old. The fuck out of here.
Right.
Not trying to hear that shit.
You gonna have a wet diaper.
Listen, that's what the fuck I'm supposed to do, and that's it. So,
and you supposed to do what the fuck I tell you to do.
You're supposed to do what the fuck I tell you to do. I do what the fuck I'm supposed to do, so you do what the fuck I tell you to. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. And if you don't like it, take your homeless, naked ass the fuck out the door.
My responsibility is to raise you, clothe you, and feed you. And your responsibility is to obey me until you can feed, clothe, and house your motherfucking self.
And if you don't like my rule, find somewhere that you like their rules. Just understand, when you leave, I ain't fucking with you. So you can't go there with their rules and get my fucking and get the bonus shit about being with me. I can't buy you sneakers no more. That's done. You're not in my rule. You're not under my rule. I can't do this for you. You can't come to me and say, hey, I'm hungry. I ain't ate in 3 days because they don't got no food over here. And well, it's a refrigerator full of food, a deep freezer even of food down this motherfucker. Why? Because your ass ain't here to eat it. So
I'm sending you pictures of the nice meal I'm about to eat and all that.
Yep.
Listen, I don't know what type of issues y'all have out of Tukey. And if y'all don't have these issues, that's cool. But what you have to understand is, if Tukey act up and y'all taking care of Tukey, put Tukey the fuck out. It's just that simple. I can't speak. You making it about your personal experience. I'm trying to tell you, as a person, you as much as you, and not to make it about you personally, but as much as you love him, you don't take care of him on a day-to-day basis. You don't see him every day. It's a difference when they live in house with you every motherfucking day, and you want to throw them little fuckers through the wall because you can't get them to do shit like dishes and take out trash, and you out here busting your ass and working 12-hour days just so they can go on a fucking class trip and class dues and all that shit, and I gotta come home and fuss about the fucking trash being taken out. That's a problem for me. That's a problem. I'm sorry. That's a problem for me. Fuck that. If you don't like my rule, get the fuck out. It's just that simple. Especially now, my kid's 15. They could go. They at the point where they want to smell themselves. So if you smelling yourself, smell the outside air too.
Listen, and smell it naked and homeless, because I promise you, homeless naked ass out my face.
Cuz, what's up? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
What's up, son?
That's just where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying?
Homeless naked ass out my face. DB, next topic. We not gonna keep talking about that.
Yeah, we not gonna do that. What's the wildest thing you ever said or heard during sex? I'm gonna go first. Listen, I don't call women bitches. I think maybe in my whole life, in a mean fashion, I might have had.
You only calling bitches on this podcast, I know.
Oh yeah, on this podcast. In person, I don't use the bitch term around women. Like if I'm talking to her, I'm like, come here, bitch. I don't do that. But when I'm in bed and my penis is erect and her vagina is juicy, she all types of nasty bitches. You my nasty bitch, ain't you? You little dirty bitch. Man, listen, I'm on the chain when it comes to that. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only time I get my bitch shit off. You know? So I think the craziest thing I ever heard during sex, mid-sex, a girl said, "Oh, I know I'm gonna need abortion money after this."
Ooh.
That's it. That's all I got. That's the craziest, wildest. Like, you know, like I'm a wild nigga. I'm very open and sexually I'm very open to shit. So I said some wild shit, but the wildest shit I ever heard, mid hump, she said, "Oh, I know I'm gonna need abortion money after this." But what she don't know is I shoot more blanks than every action movie in the 80s. So you ain't gonna need no motherfucking abortion money from me, bitch. What you talking about?
I mean, you know, the craziest shit I ever said was, "You gonna have my baby, bitch." Like, that's the craziest shit. And hell no, I didn't mean that shit. But that pussy was so good, I knew I wasn't gonna pull out. And it was like shit that this was great. The craziest shit I've heard. The craziest shit I heard, and I've heard it on more than one occasion, and it's always funny to me with it. And it's not nothing crazy, but this shit right here. Why are you fucking me like this? What do you mean? What do you mean? Why would you ask me such a dumbass question?
A girl has told me, right? A girl has asked me why I'm fucking her like I'm never gonna see her again.
Yeah, that one. That.
Why you fucking me like? Why you fucking me like you never gonna see me again? And that particular girl, that was the last time we fucked. But not that. But I don't think that was meant to go like that. But that did just happen, and we had a great one. We went out with a business.
But
said,
no,
why you fucking me like you never gonna see me?
That's just a stupid question. It's because I don't know if I'm gonna get this pussy again.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't listen, ladies, if you have to ask a nigga that, why you fucking me like this, it's because he don't know when the next time he gonna fuck you. So he trying to get the most enjoyable sex that he possibly can get out this situation, so he can always have it in his mental Rolodex. So he can always go, yeah. That's it. That's crazy shit. I don't understand, bitch. So you can enjoy this, so you can remember that I fucked you like this, and then we can talk. You can tell your homegirls when y'all in your group chat, girl, he fucked me like he ain't gonna never see me again. Girl, when you see him again, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. So, other DB, you over there quiet eating seeds and shit. You
Yes,
heard
sir.
some wild shit. I know you military man. You know what I'm saying? What you want to take a trip
I
down
know
memory
you had
lane for us?
he had some wild shit on that pregnancy run he was on. Yeah.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I was doing something else.
Pregnant. And listen, EV. Pregnancy Run is the name of both of these episodes, both parts of this episode. You understand?
Pregnancy Run.
Don't you come up?
1 and 2.
Yes. Don't you come up with another title? Pregnancy Run is it. You hear me?
So listen. All right, listen. On the pregnancy run, fuck this. How many of them was pregnant at the same time?
Don't worry about that.
I knew he wasn't gonna give us that. That's one.
Yeah, y'all.
That's one of them. If you know or you knew, you motherfucking knew. You know what I'm saying? I knew that one. I knew that one would get answered.
Told you. I told you on the first episode. You're not gonna put me out there.
Mm-hmm.
If I put
You put it out there.
I put me out there for me.
Yeah.
Listen, but you couldn't put that out there and not expect the motherfucker to have questions.
Motherfucker business. That's between God and them. I don't know who them is.
Would y'all have an OnlyFans?
Hell yeah. I'm thinking about getting one right now.
Really?
Hell yeah.
What would you put on
day.
it?
Every day. What do you mean what I'm putting on it?
Nigga,
I'm fucking wigs off on that motherfucker. You hear me? I'm fucking.
So you going full Monty, hammer out, fucking
Listen,
all that
hammer,
shit. Pleasuring yourself,
hammer
everything.
out, fucking the ski mask with. You hear me? I'm in that bitch's fucking. I'm fucking bitches and talking to him like Wesley Pipes, nigga. Fuck what you heard on my OnlyFans. Running, matter of fact, when listen. Let me tell you how serious I am about this. I technically already got on OnlyFans. It's just no content on there. That's how serious I am about starting. I ain't posted the content yet. I got one, but they content ain't on there yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a YouTube and I'm gonna show motherfucking women how to fix brakes and how to fry chicken. That's it. I might put my turkey on that Thanksgiving.
Listen, if you get you on OnlyFans though, you can do that shit naked and charge like $20 for that.
Hell yeah.
I'm not doing shit naked with hot grease popping around. That's dead.
That's a fact.
Listen, shit hot.
I have not only would I have an OnlyFans, my OnlyFans name would be high cholesterol fucking. HCF. You understand what I'm saying? And I would only have sex with the prettiest of big women. And we would keep our identities masked. We would definitely wear pool shiesties the whole time.
Listen, but y'all gotta fuck on a twin bed though, Daryl. You gotta fuck on.
Yo, what you know my life or something? You know, back in the day I was twin bed short. You know what I'm saying?
yo, everything I love. The idea.
You know what I'm saying? I was a contortionist with the motherfuckers with the twin bed back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you and Faye said that shit.
You know?
But I ain't gonna lie. I would subscribe to the OnlyFans just to see you fucking one of them big 400-pound bitches on the twin bed. Just to see how y'all accomplish that.
And you know what's crazy? Y'all put two shiesty in the back of me.
No, I definitely think. What's the biggest I had on the twin? Oh no, yeah, one of the 400s hit the twin.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. Yo, can you imagine? Could you imagine Darren with a 400-pound bitch on the twin bed?
You gotta do like the big punch skit. Don't look directly at our asses. You might go blind. Like that, boy. It's just a lot of skin, yo. So yes, I would have OnlyFans, yo. I would mask
was both of y'all on the bed at the same time? Because I just can't.
Yeah, yo, come on, yo. Yes. We look like the little rascals in the go-kart race. Like, don't you know how it is?
I can't picture.
Call that shit big heads and twin beds. Yeah, that's what I would call that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yes.
Listen, have you ever had sex in the backseat of a car?
Overrated. Shout out to the Goonie van, though. Shout out to the Goonie van.
Me a time.
Shout out to the Goonie van. Oh, I gotta shout the Goonie van out. Shout out to the Goonie van. The Goonie van was a minivan I owned. It had the cruddy black tint, like you couldn't see in it and you could barely see out of the bitch. And I took the middle seat out, so when you open the sliding door, it was like it was like the Radisson in the penthouse suites in the back. You understand what I'm saying? And I done had a plenty plenty big fun in the back of the Chrysler Town and Country Radisson. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So shout out
everything
to
from the Cutlass Supreme, the Caprice Classic, to the motherfucking to the Space Jam Looney Tunes van. Oh man.
I had sex in the back of this dude Cadillac with his girl. Listen. In a moment of transparency, while my man stood guard outside just in case somebody pulled up on us.
Yeah.
And I had sex with a girl who definitely was well over 2-something in a backseat of Toyota Corolla.
Yep.
Okay, so wow, all right.
Now you definitely got to push the seats all the way up to the front and the back of the roller.
Yo, that sex in the back of the car shit overrated though.
It is, because I'd rather have it in the front seat of the car. It's better in the front seat.
You know what else is really overrated? Shower sex. Shower sex is Trinity Dash.
Listen, you know why? Because I can't get no footing unless you got one of them old school grandma mats in that bitch.
Yep, you can't get no footing. Shower sex is Trinity Dash.
And you not about to throw that ass back on me, and then I fall back and
fall and then hit my fucking head on some porcelain and all that shit. Now I gotta go to the hospital with a fucking knot on the back of my head. I don't even worry about it. Listen, this has been another lovely episode of This Is Greater Than Us podcast. We'll be back next week, of course. Next Wednesday, 8 p.m. IG Live. Subscribe to our YouTube. This episode will be on our YouTube page bright and early tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. You know, I think that's about it for me, you know.
Listen, follow the YouTube page. It's the link is in the bio of the This Is Greater Than Us Instagram. The link is in the bio at evnewman.com, Evie Newman Instagram page. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, next week, I will be on location because I have an interview with a very special guest. So we're gonna have a very special guest next week. I'm not gonna divulge who it's gonna be, but I'm gonna be on location. I will no longer be in the EV Liquor Lounge when y'all see me next week. I will be live on location with a special guest. It's gonna be amazing. I appreciate everybody for tuning in every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Subscribe to the YouTube, follow the Instagram, and tell a friend to tell a friend, and then tell somebody that they don't fuck with.
Facts.
Tell your mother.
Tell your mother for real, because she probably want to fuck one of us. Just saying.
Not me though, because I think old pussy look like folded up beds.
Hold on, what's old pussy to you? What do you consider old pussy?
Vintage vagina for me and old pussy is two different things.
Yeah, because I love vintage vagina.
Vintage vagina is amazing, but old pussy, I just don't like old pussy. I don't. We ain't got that kind of time to explain.
What's old pussy? No, what's old pussy for you? What age is old pussy? What's the difference between old pussy and vintage vagina?
Your pussy could be old. Vintage vagina is older women who still have pretty pussies, whereas the old pussy is just women who got ugly, old looking, ran through vagina.
Oh, I know a bitch that's 22 that got old pussy, so that ain't nothing.
Exactly. That's why I said don't have an age limit. But 15 seconds left. This is Greater Than Us. We love y'all. I'm DB.
DB.
That is DB Newman. That is the other DB. And we'll see y'all next week. Salute.